Hello everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain. Thank you for your support, okay? Thank you for your support across the channel. Really do appreciate everything that you do to support the channel. Sharing is caring. You know, the Twitter's blowing up, the Patreon's blowing up, the Discord's blowing up, the Telegram's blowing up, the channel's blowing up. It's all good. And you know what? Vechain's blowing up as well, isn't it? So it's all golden. So, you know, just as anticipated, we're breaking levels of resistance here. We are looking at continuation. You've got your massive falling wedge right here. You've got your ABC. It's beautiful. People said to me, I put it on Twitter yesterday, you know, people said to me, how did you know you wasn't in a bear market? And I says, just take a look at the Vechain chart. It's doing exactly what it's done before. All this has happened before. All this has happened before. All this potentially is going to happen again. Just here, okay? It's happened there, it's happened there, happened there. You have 3 impulsive waves within Elliott wave theory. 1 is an impulsive wave. 2 is a corrective wave, 3 is a large impulsive wave, 4 is a corrective wave, and 5 can be a massive monstrous wave as well, impulsive wave to the upside. It can be as long as wave 1, but in some instances it's as long as wave 3, and it can actually be longer. Okay, so you're looking at a good year end here. You're looking at appreciation, you know, providing we can hold support and keep moving forward. You're coiling up for continuation. And right now, you know, I've got the cheat code for you. Basically, I think that when Vechain gets to this particular level in the RSI, that might be the end of the bull market for you right there, okay? And that's, you know, again, not financial advice, but that's where you want to think about your position. Obviously, you can get overshot, but this, you know, if you want to go by technical analysis, this could be a little cheat code within itself. So if you sort of come up to 94 in the RSI on the weekly, you know, do think about your position. Again, not financial advice. So there's a little cheat code for you right now as well. In the RSI, I can show you another little cheat code moving forward, because obviously, as you're fully aware, like I've told you before, you move up in waves. Wave, you know, like this. You see this wave. You see the red candles, they're corrective waves. Look, you move up in this beautiful wave, come back, breaking out. And at some point, you're going to come back. So look, another little cheat code for you, okay? So look at this trend line in the RSI when we break out, okay? So you've got this little trend line that you always fall back to. You got your level of resistance just there. You came back to the level of support, broke out. When you get overextended, you come back to this level of support in the RSI. Overextended, support in the RSI. Overextended, support in the RSI. Lost it. You entered a whopping correction right there. So on the way up here, we get overextended. You know, don't quite come to this technical target, because you're going to get waves within this larger 5th wave right here for Vechain. You're going to come up, rinse repeat. Basically, I'm not saying history repeats, but if we do have a rinse repeat here, you know, this trend line just as this low trend line here, which I gave you this yellow line. I drew it into the charts when just there when we started to correct and roll over. I says, you know what, potentially put some cheeky bids on this yellow trend line down here when it comes down there and bounces, because that's going to be your low. Boom, fruitful. Yeah, but again, nothing I say is financial advice. So potentially we've got a little cheat code here when we come up here and we have this big breakout here and we break this high, you know, and we start to move up in the RSI, and then we fall back to a key level support, trend line, cheat code, buy support. Do you understand that? See, that's Vechain. It's doing everything it needs to. It's doing really, really well. You know, it's playing out like a boss here. I mean, on the 4-hourly time frame, if we take a look at it, you broke out a level of resistance just there. You know, this line, this low resistance, and you're now holding it support in an EMA. You know, on an EMA on a 20, a little bit overextended, to be honest with you, on the 4-hourly, a little bit of a gap. And this is why you're slowing down. You're sort of going sideways, allowing it to catch up with you. When it catches up, you're going to get the break. Okay, it's going to push out, and you're going to look at continuation. And like I said to you, your continuation is a retracement here to the, if I switch to the daily time frame for Vechain here, you're retracing to these highs. You're in a massive falling wedge which you're broken out of. Let me take a look at this other chart, that USDT, I think it is. Let's have a look. That's a different chart. That's another one that I did. Got so many different charts. Is it that chart? I think it's this chart, yeah. So yeah, you're retracing. You're retracing, simple as. You've broken a kilo resistance, you come up to these highs, boom, you're on your way. So it's all good. So yeah, we've got a cheat code moving forward, as we've had a cheat code the whole way down here. You know, boom, the low on that trend line. See you later. You're on your way. So it's looking good. But like I said to you, you come up and you go sideways. You come up, you go sideways. You come up, you go sideways. You come up overextended. On the daily, you can see a little bit overextended from the 20. You know, and exactly what you did here. Got overextended. You went sideways for a bit boring. Allowed the retouch of the EMA there for support. Boom, broke out. See you later. So you are looking good here for a retracement. You know, and from here right now, up there is around about 60%. And you know, retracement to the all-time high is 91% as well. So it's good. It's good. You know, it's good. It's slowing down. It's coiling up. It's looking for the breaks. So that's Vechain. Yeah, so at the minute you can see potentially, you know, if you don't break this high, there is a bit of an head and shoulders pattern. If we have a correction, it's not a bad thing. You know, I want to reassure you that corrections are normal. So potentially you've got a kind of left shoulder ahead, and if you fail to break this high here, you've got a bit of a right shoulder, and you could be looking at a bit of a correction here for Vechain. Have a little bit of a roller, come back down to a key level support for continuation. But I want to reassure you, Vechain is mega bullish. Even if we have these corrections, you're breaking out key levels of resistance and you're falling back to key levels of support. So it is all about breaking this resistance. Okay, so potentially if you do start to do this and you come up and attack this high, and you fail to break it, I'll give you a breakdown target there. You roll out, you've got a correction coming down to a key level support. But if you do start to do this and come up like this, look, boom, you're creating an ascending triangle. You get the breakout. You're looking at a beautiful little continuation right there for Vechain, and you're looking at a break, and you're looking at 16 cents of the break of this high. So look at something like that. It's another 6% upside. And what we'll do, we'll take a look at the impulsive wave as well to see where that potentially is going to lead us to. Because right now you've come down to a key level support, you're looking for continuation. So again, yeah, that ties up with that. So let's just draw that back in. A potential horizontal ascending triangle that you're coming up into. Like, you start to do something like this, come to the apex. It's all about breaking this high. You don't break that high and you lose this key level support, you roll over, you got your head and shoulders pattern, you see that. So yeah, I mean, you lose this support down here at 0.1414, you're creating a head and shoulders pattern, you see that, and then you roll. So it's all about holding that support just there at the moment. Your primary level of support at the moment is this for Vechain. Don't lose that, okay? Don't lose that. You lose that, you could be looking at a roll, but you break this high just here for Vechain, just there, you're looking at a lovely little break of around 16 cents, and from there right now, that's a nice little long of around about 4.5%. Okay, so that's basically Vechain. Caught between a rock and a hard place. It's coming up, consolidating into an horizontal, ascending triangle basically. Get the break, looking at continuation, lose support, roll over, lose that low down there. You're looking at a bit of a correction, and you could be looking at a head and shoulders pattern playing out. Let me give you a technical target to make sure it's right. So your technical target could be all the way back down there to 13 cents, and that would be a bit of a correction, wouldn't it? You start to lose that, putting a little short up of around about 7.84%. But I want to reassure you, this is what it does. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, okay? And this is why you have levels of resistance, levels of support. Lose support, go short, break resistance, go long. Really, it's that simple. It's a long, bumpy road, but we're on our way. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.